The Nancy Drew Cookbook. Within its pages are contained a multitude of horrors, including peanut butter soup.
It's literally just hot peanut butter and milk.
Ivory charm shrimp curry, which calls for half a teaspoon of curry powder, and mystery corn pudding, which I will be making today. It's a mystery. It's a pudding. It's a corn. I feel like at some point they just gave up when coming up with creative names for these recipes, because mystery corn pudding does not give off good vibes for me as a name. It calls to mind like mystery meat, things like that. It's like, do I even want to know what's in my corn pudding? But it will soon no longer be a mystery to either me or in fact you. So first let's read out the ingredients so we know what we're dealing with here. I've already got them all out and ready. 3 eggs, 1 16-ounce can creamed corn. They don't sell 16-ounce cans of creamed corn in Canada. I had to get 398 milliliters, which I think is 75 milliliters less than what 16 ounces would amount to. I decided it was kinder to myself to lowball the cream corn rather than highball the creamed corn. This isn't even creamed corn, in fact, it's cream style corn. But Canada fancy though. That's my creamed corn caveat. 3/4 of a cup milk, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon flour, 1 tablespoon minced onion. I had to buy a whole freaking onion to use 1 tablespoon. Can you believe that? In this economy, truly. Like maybe in the 1970s, a whole onion was 5 cents and it wasn't that big a deal. But to me, it's a pretty big deal. But I'm committing to this recipe, so I bought a whole onion. 1 tablespoon chopped parsley, and 6 cheese-flavored crackers. So if you're wondering why there's Ritz cheese nibs behind me, that's why. Although, I swear they used to be called cheese nips, because I was like, that's such a bad name for them. Why are they called cheese nips? And then I went to the store and I had a total Mandela effect moment where I was like, wait, they're cheese nibs? Have they been cheese nibs all along? Or was there a point in time when they were cheese nips? If anyone remembers these things being called cheese nips, please let me know. And yeah, that's it, but there's also like a little extra surprise Nancy has in store for us that we'll get to later on, when the time is right. The first step of the recipe is to heat the oven to 325 degrees Celsius, so that's what we're gonna do. Step 2. Break the eggs into a bowl and beat well. Step 3. I don't know why I'm saying the steps when there literally aren't actual numbered steps in this recipe, it's just like sentences. But it helps me to create some order in this chaotic world. Mix in corn, milk, Worcestershire sauce, and sugar. Creamed corn. Do you see creamed corn in that bowl? I presume Editing Snuggly is gonna edit in a really convincing shot of creamed corn. Why does the creamed corn actually smell kinda good? Is this a sign that I'm getting old? That's what it looks like after I've mixed it all together. Just a big bowl of slop. Step 4. Add flour, onion. I just dropped all the onion on the counter and parsley and stir until well blended. It continues to look like a bowl of slop. Step 5. Grease a medium-sized casserole dish. Well, I already did that off camera. Out of order. I'm so crazy, such a crazy girl, so chaotic. I'm just like a little bit wild and kooky and crazy. I'm crazy, but I am free. Step 6. I've lost track of my steps. Pour in the corn mixture. Here it is, the mystery corn pudding, as yet uncooked. But this is its present state. Step 7. Crumble crackers and spread them on top. It says 6 cheese-flavored crackers, but I feel like cheese nibs are small, so I'm gonna do more than 6. Also because the cheese crackers right now are seeming like the most appealing part of this dish, and I don't want to skimp on that. One for the chef. Hey, maybe if the mystery corn pudding turns out to be a total flop, then I can just have cheese nibs for dinner. Girl dinner either way. There it is. Step 8, bake for 1 hour. And then step 9 is serves 4. Here we go, say goodbye to baby. Baby's going in the oven. See you in an hour when I finally elucidate the mystery of the corn pudding. I promised you a little surprise in this recipe, so that is what we are going to unveil right now, or what I'm going to unveil. It was the royal we. There is about 5 minutes left of mystery corn pudding, so now we're gonna do Nancy's extra little step. Well, she has a couple suggestions, one of which I am most definitely not taking from one amateur to another. First of all, I take umbrage at the fact that she's calling me an amateur. I've made like 4 recipes out of this cookbook by now. I am not an amateur. I am a professional Nancy Drew cook, okay? But this is what she says. Want to vary the taste? Do you like mystery corn pudding so much that you want multiple variations on it? Well, this advice is for you. Into the mixture, stir pieces of chopped. Now fill in the blank. I can almost guarantee you that whatever you're thinking, this is worse. Into the mixture, stir pieces of chopped tuna fish. Yeah, that's exactly what I want in my corn and cheese cracker pudding. Freaking tuna. Freaking tuna fish. What in the dickens? What in the dickens was going on in the 1970s? Also, my outfit is kind of 1970s. Vibe going on? That's the vibe. It's also just freaking comfy. There's another suggestion which we are going to take, because I think it'll make it more palatable, and the tuna fish suggestion is on the opposite end of the spectrum, making it less palatable. Serve with a hot cheese sauce made of 1 cup milk, 2 tablespoons butter, 2 tablespoons flour, 1 cup grated cheese, all blended together over low heat. Now since I'm only having, this is serves 4, but I'm the only one here. I've divided it by 4, so I'm just gonna have like a 1-person serving of this sauce. I would have done that to the mystery corn pudding dish, but I didn't know how that would affect the cooking time. I might be a professional Nancy Drew cook, but I'm not a professional chef. I don't know things. There's so many things I don't know. You could fill a whole freaking cookbook with things I don't know about cooking. Anyhow, let's make this cheese sauce, because you know what? You can't go wrong with like cheese, butter, and milk, unless you're lactose intolerant. I guess. But I'm not. Yeah, baby. Oh no! I was too slow. My mystery corn pudding needs to come out. The timer just went off. This is exciting. We caught it at the very moment. Well, we can let it cool while I make my sauce. The first whips. It's still very mysterious. Still really a mystery to me. Yummy, yummy. Dinner is served. I'm not quite sure what the white bits are. Maybe the onion? But you would have thought the onion would have got cooked and become transparent. Maybe that's part of the mystery. Okay, I'm gonna make my little sauce. Now, before I try my mystery corn pudding, I want us to all keep in mind that the subtitle of this book is Clues to Good Cooking. Operative word in that sentence, good. I could sue you, Caroline Keene. You're lucky you're not a real person. I could do some damage. I could sue you for damages against me personally. Remember when I had to eat that whole onion? I do. I have not forgotten. Once I eat this onion, I can never go back to the way I was before. So it is so naive. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna serve myself up a portion of mystery corn pudding. It actually doesn't smell that bad. I have to admit, I have to confess, I gotta be completely honest with you. I know this video would probably be more fun if it was a complete troll all the way through and I was like, wow, this mystery corn pudding smells like a mushroom that's been, like, infected by a deadly parasite and lived in, like, a wet public pool for 10 years and then was nibbled a bit by mice. But that's not the case. It smells pretty good. Oh, my friends, it does not look so appetizing. Under the nice, kind of baked top layer, it is still slop. It is slop, it is goop. But is it a flop? Let's find out. My cheese sauce is ready, but I'm going to try it. Just raw dog it before I try it with the cheese sauce. There it is. Still looks pretty hot. I don't want to burn my mouth, not on mystery corn pudding. It doesn't smell like much, as you might have guessed considering the ingredients in this. Not even salt and pepper. Not even salt and pepper, but it would be disloyal to the recipe to put salt and pepper on this. That's my feeling anyway. Gotta have the pure Nancy Drew cookbook experience. Okay, it could be a lot worse. The flavor profile, creamed corn. It's a little sweet. The creamed corn, and then obviously there's sugar in this, which I was questioning from the beginning, but I put in because, like I said, loyal to the recipe. I don't think it needed it. Maybe creamed corn was made with less, like, sugar and preservatives in the 1970s. Maybe it was, like, not sweet. Corn is sweet. I feel like corn has always been sweet. It's really not that interesting, to be honest. It's bland 1970s cooking at its finest. Bland, unnecessary 1970s cooking. Like, what about this was necessary? Like, I feel like they were just making up recipes for the hell of it. Not because they sounded good, because they were like, well, this could be a thing. This could form into something that resembles food. And they did it. They did it to me, personally. Okay, but let's try it with the cheese sauce. I think it could be good. Cheese and corn, kind of a weird combo in my opinion. But like tuna fish and corn, it's an established entity. Now my plate is swimming in cheese sauce. Let's get the cheese sauce experience. Nancy was so right. It does improve it. I'm at this stage though where I'm picking up bits of the onion. I think the flavor profile of this dish is overall too sweet for me to want onion to be part of it. Now, am I happy to have 3 more servings of mystery corn pudding? No. I feel like I've gotta eat the rest of it to not waste food. Am I gonna enjoy it? I'm probably gonna get incredibly sick of mystery corn pudding. I don't think it's gonna be as good heated up as a leftover. But yeah, as I finish off my last few bites of mystery corn pudding, I can say that the lesson I'm taking away, the moral of this story, is that everything is better with cheese sauce. That's all. Would you try mystery corn pudding? Would you try this? Would you try this?